You see Linda Holiday's costume?
Linda, that's genius right there. Bang, on the run.
Look at that thing.
Oh, you have to catch that ball, dude. And then right here, I wish he would just slide right now. He slid a little too late. So we're back, another episode of the Dan and Ninko Show, episode 141.
Coming off a Patriots win, a home win. It's been over a year.
It's a win.
It's been over a year since they won at home.
Well, it was fun. It was a good game. Came down to the last play, and I was a little nervous. You were at the game. I didn't go to the game, but were you a little nervous on that 4th and 1?
Of course. I'm nervous anytime the Patriots. They'd be up by 20, I'd be nervous.
I don't understand. Shouldn't the ball have been on literally the tip of the ball be right on the line?
Yeah. I mean,
why wouldn't you just take, I hate any play where you take the ball under center, grab it, go backwards, and hand it off.
Yeah, why not just go?
Why not just take the ball and go,
yeah,
it's a touchdown. Even if you do that and it gets hit out of your hand, it's a touchdown.
Yeah.
So we want to talk about a few things
Probably
that went on this
Jacoby,
week.
though.
I mean, all he has to do is take the snap. He did fumble down there. Yeah, that was bad. And then our Drake Maye got knocked out of the game.
What do you think about the hit, though, that the NFL talks about protecting players and there was no flag on that?
That's a terrible. Honestly, he's going to slide and he got speared in the back of the head.
Yeah, I mean,
he led
with
with
his crown of his helmet, though.
If that's any other quarterback, if that's Patrick Mahomes, it's a flag.
The death sentence
and
for the defender.
Ejected.
Yeah. Well, because you can't lead. There's some people saying
that
directly
with his head,
that there was a timing thing. There was bang bang, and it could have been, but you can't lead with your head, though.
It's called spearing.
Yeah,
he speared him in the back of the head with his helmet. Bang.
Yeah, but I still don't understand the NFL though. How he played 4 or 5 plays after that. He looked
because
fine.
Nobody saw the people that are. Hold on, let me show you what the independent concussion specialists do on the sideline. Ready? This is what they do. They're on their phone. They're not even watching. I bet you if you hired me to be the independent neurologist, I would be able to spot way more headshots than the people that actually are paid and that actually went to school to know that's a headshot. I know every single time a guy gets concussed. Every time.
But he didn't look fully concussed, though.
No, he did.
He looked dazed.
He sat that's...
Yeah, I know, but...
What he did, I thought he hurt his leg or something. I was like, oh, no. And he sat there for a second, and I was like, oh, he got hit in the noggin. Yeah. Hit in the coconut. Especially, I even think, the tight end, who made that one catch? It was like a 3rd and 10. It was a great catch. Was it Hooper? So he caught the ball like this, and I guarantee if I asked him, yo, would you get knocked silly there? He caught the ball, and his arms were like this, and his face hit the turf. His face, bang, on the face mask. Definitely rattled him up, because when he got up, he did the shake thing. I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He got it.
Well, I mean, don't you step on the field, you get a concussion most of the time?
Did you see in the Cleveland game, the one guy got carted off the field with the Guardian cap on?
Yeah.
That's not a good look for Guardian cap. Seriously.
The big head.
The guy's on a stretcher being carted off the field with the Guardian cap on his helmet, no face mask. It's like, dude.
I just don't understand how the Guardian cap really... I get it. Maybe does the thing of helmet to helmet. Takes a little bit out.
He hit freaking Derrick Henry. Yeah. Pull up that play.
Well,
He hit Derrick Henry in the shoulder with his head.
It's Derrick Henry, though.
Yeah, full head of steam. And definitely knocked himself out. So the big concussion stuff, the big headshots, it doesn't do anything. If they wanted to help, just put it on every D lineman, O lineman, and that little
it's
boom, that little 1 foot thing.
That's what it's
for. 10,000 of.
That's what it's for, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not for full runs, full sprint and hit somebody. I mean,
you guys enjoying the show? There's a few ways that you can support the Dan and Ninko Show. First being subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Or you can become a super fan. Go to danandninko.com. First month is 50% off, so it's only $5 to subscribe. That gives you an exclusive chat with Ninko and I on Discord, access to exclusive content, 15% off our brand new merch store, which has some really cool stuff in it, our members-only merch, and you get notified when we have special guests on the show. Drake Maye ran almost 21 miles an hour. He's your quarterback.
He's fast.
It's 20.3 miles an hour.
I couldn't catch him.
It's fast.
Oh, this is the play. Let's see. Let's see what they say about it. They have to be like, oh boy. 2nd and 22. Handoff all day. Wonder if it was a draw.
Yeah, with Derrick Henry.
Ooh, that wasn't.
And then, oh man, that was a massive. And then Derrick Henry had a little bit of room.
That's it. That's all it takes. One little, and then carted off the field.
He was out, huh?
Yeah. Out cold. That sucks. Well, you get nervous about a neck injury when something like that happens.
Wouldn't it seem like, though, that would create more neck injuries?
Maybe. Because
it's more weight on the top.
Yeah, it's more friction.
It just whips your head a little bit more.
Yeah, that's scary stuff. And then you wonder if the guys that are in the secondary, like Peppers, like you wonder if when those guys put the Guardian caps on, they already know that they get woozy or they get messed up.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it is.
Yeah,
though.
like the guys that are worried about it,
Yeah.
like they're like, man, I've taken way too many headshots. Like maybe if I put this on, it'll help me a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, what's your biggest takeaway from the Jets Patriot game?
That they kind of stopped the run after, like the first quarter, they let up like 7 yards of carry, and then it kind of went down every quarter. Right, it went to like 4 or 3. So they did a good job against the run. Aaron Rodgers is not very good anymore. That's another takeaway I got from that one.
I know my take last year. I said he was done.
Yeah,
I bet you he thinks like, man, I should have just gave him the piece. Said, see you later.
No,
take
I don't
my
think
guarantee.
that's the way he is, though. I think he thinks that
the Jets are bad, man. And I feel bad for Salah a little bit because they thought he was the problem.
Yeah, he was. Salah would have won that game.
And it like to lose. Like nobody expected them to look that bad. I mean,
They were Super Bowl favorites.
Yes.
I mean,
I bet you Greenberg from the ESPN is like beside himself. He's a big Jets fan. And every single year, it's like Bears fans. Oh, speaking of the Bears. Oh, my God. Did you see that play? What a terrible, terrible play that was.
You see what the corner did, though, before it? When the play was going on?
He was
mocking the fans?
Or he says he was cheering with Bears fans.
Even cheer with Bears fans. The play's going on.
So bad. That guy should be cut.
Immediately. He's the one that tipped it up, too.
Yeah, so this is what happened. In those moments where he realized the play was going. So right now, okay, he's cheering, he's pointing at the crowd. He's, confident. Ball's snapped. Ball's already in the quarterback's hand.
Yeah.
So right now, when he turns around, he panics. Whoa. Gets over there. Uh-oh. Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Ball's in the air. He's going to roll. He's like, oh, dude, I'm going to get it. 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 Tip. Touchdown. Wow. That's a shitty play. And he's supposed to be a box out guy. So what you have usually is for defense, you have somebody for the tip. You have a box out guy, and then you have surrounding players. Then you designate one person to literally jump up and bat the ball down.
Yeah.
So
you don't never push the ball up.
You take the ball, you throw it into the ground.
Yeah.
So for that play to happen is a complete disaster. It looks like my last play in flag football.
Did you see Caleb Williams after it?
Yeah, he walked.
He like cried.
No, he's emotional.
See if you get find that clip, TJ, of Caleb Williams.
He wasn't crying.
Watch.
Well, he really wanted that game.
He wasn't like crying on his mom like he did in college.
Is this him right here? Is this where he gets emotional?
No, it's like on the field. It's like he walks off the field.
No, he's pissed off. Yeah, I'd be pissed off
right
too,
there.
right there. Yeah, I'd be pissed. I'd be really pissed. Getting down, he looks pretty damn good, huh? Williams.
You should, but I mean, that guy should be cut immediately, right?
Depends on how good he is. If he's a good corner, you slap him on the wrist, say, dude, what are you doing? That's going to stick with you forever. You know that play is going to stick with him forever? Like, everyone's going to talk about that unless he's a really good football player.
Yeah.
So he better bust his ass and be like, yo, I'm going to make some freaking plays for this team, or else forever they're going to be like, hey, remember when you like made that really bad play and we lost? Imagine if this was like a playoff game. Oh my God.
Oh, I know.
Or like a 8-year-old flag football game, and you're up 6 points with 30 seconds left, and they throw a deep pass and it goes over everyone's head, and you lose. And I was the head coach. That's what happened.
I thought you were the assistant coach.
Oh, I'm the assistant. The assistant. I like to say I'm the head guy. Well, I call all the plays, but
Well, then it's your fault then.
it is.
You didn't prepare them.
I was not prepared.
Are you getting fired?
No. Every coach that we play against wants to beat Rob Ninkovich, though, and not the 8-year-olds, which is kind of insane to think about.
I can see that, though.
I can't wait to beat Ninkovich. I got all these plays ready. My 8-year-olds are fired up. I got them sniffing, smelling salts. The 8-year-old flag football league is ready to kick Rob Ninkovich's ass. All these coaches, they broke a clipboard over their head. The coach was so mad when we scored. I ran a double reverse. Bang. Bennett took it to the house. The coach was so bad. He broke the clipboard. I'm like, look at, like, what the heck? God, I can't believe. And to top it all off, guess what the team name was?
Patriots?
Giants.
No. Did the helmet catch?
It was just
The Mario Manning
throw. It
game?
was a lucky. They didn't have anyone that could throw, so I had the defense up, and then they threw like a duck, and like this one kid who's probably 12 playing with the 8-year-olds caught it. It's like, damn.
How mad were you?
Then Everett chased him down at the 1, almost grabbed his flag, and then bounced his head off the turf.
Did you see this?
Crying.
You see Linda Holiday's costume?
Ooh, what is it? Madonna?
It's Kill Bill. It's
No. No.
Yeah, it's Uma Thurman from Kill Bill. That's the costume.
Oh, hilarious. That's hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. That is a good-ass costume. Linda, that's genius right there. What a freaking outfit. Hilarious. Kudos.
That's a good one.
That's a freaking great one. I love it. I love it.
So, back to the Patriots. So, what do you think is going to happen here with Drake Maye?
Oh, man.
I think you said recently that you thought he was going to play.
I said he would play. But then you run into the trouble of if he takes another one, then you got 2 concussions in 2 weeks.
Well, got breaking news here on Drake Maye.
He's going to play.
He will throw today in practice and will be a limited participant.
Yeah, I bet you.
Which means he's at the last stage of the protocol.
Damn.
Right?
Look at Mayo's grays.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't go gray after that?
He's going to be all gray. I'm getting gray right now.
Yeah, so I think that means if he's in practice, that's the final stage, right?
No. So if you're in concussion protocol, you can go and do. He's not full participant, but he's limited. So they probably have you do a few things, see if you get nauseous. Usually, sometimes if you're concussed and you start doing activities, you start to get you could get nauseous.
So these are the 5 stages: symptoms, limited activities, aerobic exercise, football-specific exercises, club-based non-contact drills, and then full football activity cleared by an independent doctor.
Yeah,
that means he's between 3 and 4 right now, somewhere there.
Yeah. So then he's got to go. When I got knocked.
Then he's got to practice like the whole practice or something, and then get evaluated.
So I want to say when I got knocked out by Brian Robinson, I can't remember. No, we were in Seattle. I got KO'd on the sideline. I stayed in the game. I was playing outside linebacker off the ball when I was supposed to be the defensive end. Bill was like, "Get him out of there." I had no idea what was going on. And then I played that next Sunday. But you do a little bit of, you don't practice, you do some workouts.
But he's practicing though.
You run. No, he's limited. He's not
but that's
full
still practicing
participant.
though.
Yeah, but I was at practice. I was limited. I wasn't hitting anybody, but I still And then Friday, I went down into Boston, and the guy was like, remember these 5 things? I think it was like paper, toilet, monkey.
Were they like holding up a sign with each one? Then
no, like
a guy behind him with the sign up to get you to answer it.
So what you're supposed to do is now these are the tricks of the trade, which probably won't help me when I'm 60, but you try to like imagine like the monkey was holding a banana in the trash can, and then like you put it all together in a story, and then you tell yourself that story, and then like when they ask you what the words are, you think of the story, and then it helps you remember all the words.
There wasn't somebody sitting there. How many fingers do I have up? And the guy behind him's like, 2, Rob, 2.
Well,
tap it on you.
When I did when I did my baseline for the concussion stuff, I didn't read some of the directions correctly, so I just wasn't paying attention. Like I literally was just doing the thing, and
so you concussed.
Then I realized that I was doing the wrong thing, and I was like, "Oh shit!" So all of my you're supposed to it'll say yellow, and if the word yellow is yellow, you click yes. But I was off. Like I was like clicking.
So you were concussed taking it.
No, I wasn't concussed taking it. When I was doing my baseline, I fucked it up. So
the word yellow, it's yellow. Purple.
When I took the test, Jim was like, "You had to have blown that first test on purpose, right?" And I was like, "No, I just kind of fucked up. Like I didn't mean to." And he's like, "Because you scored much better after your concussion than you did before." And I didn't purposely do that. I was just like, you know what messed me up? Letters backwards mess me up. So like if they give you a set of numbers or letters, and then you got to recite it back. So if I said like 95682,
oh, you got to recite it.
You got to recite it backwards. So it's like 95682 286.
Doing like
5
2,
9
4.
You know. Or months of the year backwards: December, November, October, September, August, not June, May. But like you just got to think of that real quick.
Yeah,
that helps.
So do you think now, though, with this new news that he's a limited participant, you think he's going to play today?
Yeah,
he's in phase 3, is what Mayo confirmed.
Phase 3.
Yeah,
he'll be fine.
So tomorrow it'll be.
He didn't get knocked out.
Yeah,
like there's like Josh Allen was KO'd on the field. Like knocked out.
Give him some smelling salts.
And they let him play, and then he played the next week.
Yeah.
Which, not ideal. So we, the two Dudes on Dudes podcast.
Yeah.
Dudes on Dudes. They kind of had like a little run through of guys that are in the media and like what they do, and like graded us and kind of gave us some shit. So afterwards, Hoyer was like, "Yo, we got to jump on a little thing." And Hoyer and
David
Andrews have a podcast. What's it called? I'm having a quick snaps, quick slant.
No, quick slants is Tom Curran thing.
Quick.
You get a bad grade from.
They were just they were busting balls because it's obviously quick snap. Quick snap. They were kind of like, "Oh, Ninkovich, yeah, like he threatened to smack Mac Jones, like, oh, okay, fight Mac Jones, blah blah blah." They're like, "What is he doing?" So, and then they went in on Dev, and then they went in on James White of all people, who's the nicest, like soft-spoken soul in the world, and they said stuff about everybody. So we jumped on a little group, and we just kind of poked them.
Yeah.
What a name. Who came up with Dudes on Dudes?
Yeah, it's kind of a weird one.
Like, you think Gronk was like, "What about Dudes on Dudes?" Oh, yeah. How about Tummy Sticks? Oh. But yeah, it was fun. And then we'll see the rebuttal, because I'm sure they're going to come up with something, because they have a team. They actually have a team of people.
Yeah.
That
do their whole thing.
Yeah. So if I was to take this camera and turn it around, literally it's just us talking, no scripts, nothing written down.
Nope.
They
just teach you.
They have like a monitor with like
what to say.
Exactly. All highlighted. Hey everyone, welcome to Quick Slants or Dudes on Dudes.
Yeah.
Where we play weird games with each other.
Yeah, we legit just basically said at the beginning, we're going to talk about the Patriots and then the Bears.
The Bears.
Let's go.
Let it ride.
Then, we got beer.
This is the weirdest.
I know.
Weirdest name beer. I don't know if this is going to be
that's
a
why
good
I got
one.
it.
All right. It's called Pig's Ear. Pig's Ear is a smooth, nutty roasted brown ale with notes of toffee, caramel, and chocolate, and a bit of pig ear. Oh, let's see.
Well, just so we're clear, I only looked at the name. I didn't look at what it was. I just
Brewed-
saw pig's ear. I'm like, that sounds good. I haven't even seen that one before.
Brewed and canned at Woodstock Inn Motel. Okay. Woodstock Inn Brewery in North Woodstock, New Hampshire. Do the Dan tap.
Gotta do the tap. See, it's still... It actually doesn't smell that bad. I'm worried about it because I don't really like brown ales.
I don't like chocolate either in my beer. I mean, I love chocolate. I love snakes too. Gummy bears.
It's not bad. Gives you a little kick. You okay?
Not my favorite. Pig's ear. I'm a light beer guy. It's 100%. I love New Hampshire though. Let's go, baby. I'm gonna give that a 3.
4.62.
I can't.
I don't really like brown ales. I just thought because the name, I was like, oh,
Pig's ear.
Ninko will like pig's ear.
God damn. Rather put a Zin in.
Twin snake.
Give me a twin snake and a Zin, baby.
All right, what do you think about the Colts now with Anthony Richardson? He told the media that he had to. It was like a 3rd and goal play. He just got sacked, and he told the media that he was just too tired to go in. And then after he told the media that, 2 days later, he was benched for Joe Flacco.
So there's a thing called pride and sucking it up in football. You suck it the fuck up.
Yeah, you're tired.
If you're tired.
Yeah.
There are moments, and every single football player, unless you're Steven Gostkowski, or a kicker, or the punter, or the long snapper's not going to get that tired. There are moments in a game where you're so exhausted, you feel like you might die. Like you honestly think your heart might explode in your chest because it's going at maximum speed. I've almost died a few times, but I would tell myself I'd rather die than leave the field.
Yeah.
Or take a knee or bend over or act like I'm tired. Dude, I think back to when I had a tryout with the Patriots, when I had a private workout, I would try to act like I wasn't tired. So I wouldn't try to breathe. Like I would just be like, but inside I wanted to be like, ah, oh my God. But you're trying to do everything so smooth, like get off, bending, whoo. And then you're just like running back, jogging the whole time, like looking at the coach, like, what's next? What do we got next? And then the second that he turns around, you're like, honey, where's my inhaler? I would rather die than
Tell the media.
tap out.
Tell the media.
And tell the media I was tired. That's a reflection of 2022. It's a reflection of our softness and like how it's well, he's tired. He needs a break. I think so. I may be a little too hard on my sons. Maybe a little too hard. But at the same time, I'm going to be hard. I'm going to say, get the fuck up.
You as hard as Captain Zano?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
the same hardness?
Yeah, I might be a little too crazy. So this is
Wow.
The problem that I have sometimes is I expect too much with like the whole like suck it up thing. Like there's no like suck it up. Like what are you crying about? Like there's a lot more shit you could cry about. Could have a lot shittier situation to be in. You're in a great spot. You're playing with your friends. You're fine. So I tried, and I do that to other kids too. But I ask the parents, like, hey, you okay if I like get after Drew? And the dad will be like, hell yeah, get after him. I'm like, okay.
You're screaming behind him.
I'll say, Drew, suck it up, man.
It's like Major Pain.
Don't do that shit. Let's go. Next play. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
So you labeled yourself after Major Pain?
Let me see your pinky. So yeah, that's a problem. I think that there are moments now where we're losing the edge. We're losing the edge versus what we used to be.
Yeah.
We used to be tough. And I think now we're soft. And it comes to our, and I blame it on the time in the last, what is it? Hard times make hard people make soft times make soft people make hard times.
Yeah, I think so. Something
you heard
like
that?
Yeah.
So it's like we're in this like time of, I was at soccer and, one of the kids fell and he started like going crazy and the mom sat down Indian style next to him.
Like on the field?
Grabbed his face. Yes. And was
like ran on the field?
Yes. And sat like next to him and like talked. And I'm just like, is his leg broken? Is his finger, is his arm deformed? Like, no, he's fine. 5 minutes later, he's fine.
Yeah.
Like 30 seconds, he's fine. But that's what you got to do. Like, you got to say, hey, let's go, man. You're fine. Let's go. And you got to challenge yourself. Now, maybe that's why I made it to the NFL. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of guys that I played with that, when it came to whether it be high school, college, they might have been more talented, but I was sure as hell wasn't going to tap out, and they would.
No,
so, like, when it comes down to it, you can be unbelievably talented, but if you're the first one to tap, you're the last one I want on my team.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want a guy that's going to tap out. I want a guy that's going to go ahead and break my arm, Pepe Le Pew. You know what I'm saying?
I will never say.
All you have to say is, I love crepes. I will never say they're like those very, very thin pancakes. Oh yeah, with the fruit inside.
I love those.
I love those, man.
Okay, you could say you just like thin pancakes.
Okay, say
break it, Pepe Le Pew.
You love very, very thin pancakes. Go ahead and break my arm, Pepe Le Pew. That's a great scene. Put that up on the clip too.
That is a good one. That's unbelievable.
This is my husband, Gregory. He's a dog trainer. He's got the Malinois, like, and then afterwards, everyone's on the. Dude, they don't make movies like that. Everyone's like this.
You can't.
Those are insane movies.
Yeah.
Actually,
that's one of the best movies. Like, that's one of the funniest movies of all time.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Yeah.
With Captain Insano. Captain Insano's on his way.
Oh,
driving in the Dodge Ram. He bought I bought a freaking Dodge Ram from Dan O'Brien, but he has a few.
Why is he driving?
They drive because they bring the dog.
Oh, they're bringing Betty?
Betty's on her way.
Yeah.
She's a great dog. She's really good.
I thought you said she's like skittish and everything.
She's better. I don't know what happened. She hit 2. She's good now. Yeah. Like, she's better. She's
better than Brody?
Public. No, Brody's the best now. He's 4. So he's like super chill. He's like, remember Homeward Bound? The golden that's just like, you idiots over there.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Stop playing with that porcupine.
Yeah.
That's what he is now. He's real chill and sophisticated. But he is fat. He's about 95 pounds.
What are you doing?
We took his nuts off. You take my nuts off, I'll be 400 pounds in about 3 weeks.
You're overfeeding him probably.
No, he gets 2 cups a day.
It's probably too much.
You think?
You could change the type of food.
Well, he's on the Purina Pro Plan stuff.
Is it like weight
it's like
control?
60-40. No. But I don't like to feed him. People are like, what the fuck are you talking about? But he's on his way, and he's bringing the Dodge. The Dodge needs a little TLC.
Why?
Because he's getting to the age where he hits shit.
Oh.
Like, you should see him mad. So he's like, hey, can I put my truck on your lift? And I'm going to bang out a little dent in the rear of it. And I go, Dad, don't bang out a dent. You're going to make it really bad. You're going to make it worse.
Just with the hammer bang.
Yeah. I'm like, just take it to a paintless dent repair guy. He's like, it's in the bumper. I'm like, well, you just need to get a new bumper. You're not going to bang out chrome. It's like, Get a new bumper for $300. Yeah.
Bam.
He's like, all I need is the backside of a hammer and then a hammer. Just hammer it out. I'm like, dude, it's going to be terrible. Don't do that.
So he's like you hitting stuff?
So I don't understand why old people do this. His garage is full of shit.
No, so he's like back at...
Who gets spam calls?
Yeah, I do. It's the election stuff.
Yeah. For $20, we'll 6 times that. And
I get tons of text messages.
It's ridiculous.
I get tons of text messages with it.
You guys enjoying the show? There's a few ways that you can support the Dan and Ninko Show. First being subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Or you can become a super fan. Go to danandninko.com. First month is 50% off, so it's only $5 to subscribe. That gives you an exclusive chat with Ninko and I on Discord, access to exclusive content, 15% off our brand new merch store, which has some really cool stuff in it, our members only merch, and you get notified when we have special guests on the show.
Really ridiculous. So yeah, he's on his way. I get home, I gotta clean some shit up. Ray's gonna give me the hell. Like, why is the garage look like this, Robert? Ugh.
Oh, so Maye cannot practice for longer than 30 minutes today.
Mm-hmm. You know, how'd I do on picks this week? I think I had a nice comeback.
You got 2 on me because the fucking Bears. The fucking Bears. Like, ugh. So there's a lot of talk right now that people want Drake Maye, the Patriots, to not play Drake Maye the rest of the year.
That's stupid. People are dumb.
Like, you can't bubble wrap the guy.
And people are soft. We just talked about that.
How are you going to bubble wrap him?
People are soft.
Yeah.
Like
he's going to get concussed.
It's football. This is his last concussion.
Especially the type of quarterback he is, too,
Dude,
right?
I played with Tom fucking Brady, a guy. I talked about this on the podcast, the quick snap. Tom would scream at Billy O, at the kickoff team, the defense, the linemen, the receivers, like, let's go. What are you doing? Like, I talked about this on quick snap. I don't know what game it was. It was one of the big games we were in, and we really needed a nice kickoff coverage. We had to pin him, had to get the ball back. So he runs down to the kickoff team like, let's go, like screaming. And he's every single person like, get in there. And I'm like, I'm hitting the wedge, bro. Like, this shit ain't fun. I don't want to hit the wedge. I'm going to KO myself. But that's just, he's so competitive. He's just so like tapped. And I talk about Tom would literally probably try to play with a torn ACL and not tap.
Yeah.
If he could get through it and he could try and throw a ball, he's going to try and throw a ball. I mean, think about, you remember that clip with Matt Stafford where it's like at the end of the game,
yeah, he separates the shoulder,
absolutely destroyed, and it's the other shoulder, and he runs off to the side, and they're like talking to him, and he's like, "Fuck it, I'm going back in."
Yeah.
Then
I can throw it. I
can throw it. Throws the touchdown pass, and then afterward they can't even celebrate. He's like, "Ah!"
Like, people are hitting him on the shoulder and everything.
No, my shoulder. That is a leader. That is a quarterback that, as a defender, you look at and you're like, that right there, below that, right there.
Right,
it's out.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is a hell of a clip. This is what I want. Drake Maye, take notes, baby.
Well, Drake Maye tried to go back in the game.
I know, he should.
He tried to.
8 seconds left in the game.
Stafford takes the snap, sets in the pocket, rolls left. This is going to be it.
Oh, he takes a massive hit right here.
Stafford sets, looks, now running back
right here.
right.
These are the toughest hits too. Oh. Drop weight. Mosley. Dude, that's a penalty now too.
They're not even dropping the weight. The hit is a penalty now.
Oh.
Stafford is going to have to come out of the game. It's a shoulder problem. Dante Culpepper will come in for one snap. The Lions will have one play.
No.
Times play. No time remaining on the clock because of the pass interference in the end zone. First time out. Cleveland. And the Browns call a timeout.
They call the timeout.
Yeah, Browns call timeout.
Stupid Browns.
Yeah, see, it's timeout I can play.
You almost said, "Get the fuck off of me." Drew Stanton played against him at Michigan State. Best career ever. Never played.
Yeah.
Zorro. Browns. Being Browns. Touchdown. Look at it. It's out. No. No, he can't even snap his helmet off. Matthew, I respect the hell out of that, buddy. That's a football player right there, man. That is football. That's when football was, I think that's when the NFL was at its best. Right around that era, that time frame.
Yeah.
Everybody they were just animals, man.
Well, it was like Brady. We talked about it before. Remember it was before the AFC Championship game or whatever when he got collided and ripped his hand
in
half.
practice. It was a cold practice.
Yeah.
I think back to
you were on the team then, right?
I think I retired that year.
Oh, okay.
That was 17.
Yeah.
I think back to the Super Bowl. I think it was the comeback game.
Yeah.
I think he was knocked out in that game.
Jules was.
No, it was Julian. Julian was the Seattle game where he got Chancellor.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Chancellor
knocked him silly.
He was like,
but Julian. Whew. Type in. This is one of the nastiest knockouts ever. Type in Julian Edelman Jets knocked out. This is one of the the hardest hits that I've ever seen. Nope, not this one. Go up. Maybe no, not that one. But anyway, he would have played if he could. Jets hit, yeah. No. Not that. I can't see it. I don't see it on that. It was from a while. It was like earlier in his career.
He took a lot of shots.
I know. He's a tough bastard.
Yeah.
Tough dude. Never's coming out of the game. I think he actually fumbled on it too. Oh, this is it. This is the play. Dude, this is gnarly. I think, I can't remember who hit him. I think it was one of those big-ass safeties that they had. Hit play on this one. Yep, this is it. Bang.
Oh,
sleep. He's
froze up.
Yeah. Watch the slow-mo on this one, dude. He just gets...
That's running downhill.
Dude, he's reckless. Like, who was that, Landry?
I think it was Landry.
It was Landry. And that dude is like a bodybuilder now. He was on so much OJ. No, look, he's like, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Bing. Sleep. Froze. Damn. Love that guy, man. Helmet to helmet. Dude's tough. But anyway, I think Tom in the Atlanta game, I want to say he got hit, and I think he hit his head on like offensive lineman's knee or something.
Yeah, like you push back.
Yeah, and he hit his head and like still just balled out in that game. It wasn't for him. Shit.
So what do you think about Drake Maye's performance up until he went out?
I think he did great.
I mean, you know, he had a bunch of drops.
Dude,
I mean,
that one play that he rolled out and threw like 50 yards, hit the receiver in the chest.
Yeah. On the run.
Is
ridiculous. He didn't stop or anything, right?
Didn't
he just
stop.
One
that was a Josh Allen throw.
Yeah.
That was like a Josh Allen get out of the pocket, throw a bomb down the field, and literally was one of the nicest throws. Hit him right in the freaking chest.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Here it is, yeah. Dude, okay. Look at it. Step up in the pocket. Oh, no, he just went straight out. Bang, on the run.
Look at that thing.
Oh, that is a hell of a throw. You have to catch that ball, dude. I don't understand how you drop that. Like, if you are a professional football player, the ball's coming right to you. and it hits you in the chest, like you got to catch that. I was listening to the radio on the way here, and they said that he might be on the trading block.
Yeah, Taekwondo.
Yeah,
because of his speed. I mean, they traded Uche.
Yeah, they did trade Uche. Which, if you're Uche, like
it's good for Uche. It's good for the Patriots.
Well, it's pretty tough because I think Uche wanted to be here and play for Mayo. I think he turned down a decent amount of money.
You only got a 1 year, $3 million deal here.
Yeah, but I think he had 11 million somewhere else.
I don't know about that.
He had
then
more money.
Then why would no? So the Chiefs are the only ones to offer a pick for him.
But if you're the Chiefs and you want Uche,
a straight up pick.
Uche is a good situational guy. Like, put him in on third down, put him in certain pass situations. Literally tell him get off, run the edge, and get to the quarterback. Like, you can't put him in on first down and be like, hey, I want you to set the edge, and then second down I want you to drop, and then third down I want you to rush. Like, it's just he's
too small to set the edge.
He's 235. Yeah, he's 235. That's tough to but I think the offensive line looks better with Drake Maye too.
Oh, I said that because now you can't, like, if you notice, like, if you go to the Drake Maye touchdown run, they had a spy on that, and he still beat the spy, but it's less guys, right? It's less guys in coverage, less guys rushing, because you have to spy him, right? Because I'm
not gonna lie, when he went out, I'm like, oh man.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like, this ain't
season
good.
over.
This is not good. It's a terrible.
Wait,
go back to the top. Like, this defensive end on the left side. What the hell? What the hell do you think?
Isn't that Hassan Reddick?
Dude, listen.
It's Hassan Reddick, I think.
Okay, as you get up the field, go slow, TJ. As you get to right, keep going, right, there. You got to stop. So you got to take your inside hand and you got to press into the tackle, because the way his hips are turned, his hips are literally turned all the way around the tackles. He's going to just continue to ride you by. You have to push his hip back to the quarterback, which will turn his shoulders and narrow that B gap. Now watch the B gap. Keep going a little bit. He keeps going, and look how big this B gap gets. Keep going. Bang. Look at that. There's one guy in front of the quarterback right now, 3 guys behind the quarterback. The spy's got no chance because he's 10 yards away from him. His angle is terrible. His angle's got to be flat on the 15-yard line. He's never going to catch him. And then, bang, just runs away from him. See you later. Dude, the guy is good, man.
I know. But that's the thing, though, is how do you, as he matures, right, you put the right offense around him. If you put the right offensive mind around him, what are teams going to do with him? Like,
you're going to have to crush. So you're going to have to make sure your rushers aren't idiots like that rusher and stay in front of him. Because if you can keep if you can keep 4 guys in front of him, number one, it helps your secondary, because it doesn't open up those windows. When you open up those windows, it gives them a two-way go of running the ball, and it opens up the vision. So when we would play, like Drew Brees, for example, he's not a runner, but he wasn't a big guy. So Bill would always say, listen, he has to stand on his tippy toes and look like this to see over his lineman. If we collapse the pocket around him and he can't see, he can't throw the ball. So when you run up the field and you open up these lanes, it gives the quarterback who can run, like Drake, the vision to see down the field and then make a decision. Okay, go to his scramble. That was a concussion. Okay, I'm either going to throw the ball because I can see down the field, or I'm going to pull it because I know that the secondary's back's turned. They're trying to cover, and I have one guy to beat. Like, I'm going to take my chances on that one guy to beat.
That's on it.
So the start of the play, yeah. Oh, no, they don't have the start.
It's that one, I think.
Okay, so look at the front. Okay, so you got to go back to the start. You can see the front. Just wind it back. So this particular front, right? And let me see, go a little bit. I just need to see what that outside backer does. He drops. Okay, so basically you got a middle push guy. So that's the nose that's on the center. He's got the middle push, but he's going to make the decision to go across the center's face. Then the defensive end has contained. So you're going to have a massive, massive B gap because the guard is going to check out and then either slam inside or help with the tackle. He says, okay, screw it. The tackle's got it. Let me just help out. Let me push him, wide him out, step up. The center's on the nose. He's got plenty of space to step up. And right now he decides, all right, I'm just going to run with the ball. Good read here, stays inside the blocker, beats these two guys. They don't want it. They're not trying to tackle him. They want to shoulder tackle him. And then right here, I wish he would just slide right now. He slid a little too late on that one. But 44 did torpedo with his head down, which is bullshit.
But, I mean, I think it's very clear you have a franchise quarterback, right?
Oh, 1,000%.
Like, you might have a top 5 quarterback in the NFL by next year.
Yeah, 100%.
He actually almost looks, Jaden Daniels does look good, but I almost think that Drake Maye looks better.
I think the advantage that Drake has over Daniels, honestly, might be
size.
His ability to get a little thicker.
Yeah.
I think Jaden Daniels probably is limited to his body type. Like, he's probably going to be like a thinner, more, he's mobile, but he's not going to be a beefy guy. I think Drake could potentially gain 10 pounds and still be just as fast, just as effective, maybe stronger arm.
Yeah. It's just tough as a defense, though. If he can roll out like that and then on the run make those throws down the field, what do you do? I mean, you can't cover that long in the NFL.
You're caught.
You can't cover for 5 seconds in the NFL.
No. You're caught in a position. You're caught in a predicament. And, there were plenty of games where they would have a spy or a mirror. We used to call it mirror. You mirror the quarterback and you add in. So we used to have this call in third down. It was called flex call. And I was usually the bully. And then Kyle was the bully after I left. But you go to the 3-man surface. So if it was empty and the 3-man side was to my left, I would go to the 3-man. And usually, depending on the down and distance, if it was like 3rd and 5, my mark would be the sticks. So I would look at the number 3, whoever that was. So you got to understand, if that's Tyreek, right? That's a go-to guy. So I got to get my hands on the go-to guy, make sure he doesn't cross my face and get underneath quickly, get my hands, make sure he gets outside of me, and then get to my spot, which was right over the center, and then hit wherever the sticks are. It could be 3rd and 10. I'm 10 yards. If it's 5 yards, I'm 5 yards. And then the second that quarterback breaks, I'm adding in. So I'm trying to get to an angle that if it's 10 yards, you got to think your angle changes. If it's 5 yards, it's more flat because the second he gets outside and he's faster, you got to go basically towards the sticks, So I still would like to see some more offensive creativity with a guy that can move. But now he's got a concussion in his rookie year. I don't want to see him get another one, but you also can't be scared. I just wouldn't run him.
You can't be scared with it.
You can't be scared. I mean, look at Tua.
Yeah,
Did you see that clip of Tua running? Did you see the whole stadium? They're like,
and he slid. They all cheered.
Yeah.
But here's the thing with Tua though is people are forgetting. They're like, look, he had these concussions, close together. He had multiple concussions in the same game.
Yeah, it's not good.
Like that's a little different. Like you were in the same game, not the time apart. And on top of it, obviously, he's moving a lot faster, right? So he's not showing any signs or symptoms probably if he's already out there practicing. I'm sure they're still taking him cautiously and everything, but I mean, you'd assume he's playing this week now, right? If he's already starting to throw.
He wasn't KO'd. Like, when you're KO'd, I think you 100% need to take a week off.
Yeah.
If you get your bell rung, and he probably took a shot where he got up. He was probably a little dazed. Went to the sideline. And they were like, "Yo, you got to go."
Mayo said got called from upstairs.
They go into the tent and then they ask him,
No, but the team didn't bring him in the tent. The NFL called down.
Yeah. That the guy on the phone. Somebody said, "Hey,
you got to go check him."
Go check him.
We didn't call the penalty, but you got to go check him. No, I mean,
but it's crazy because you think about that Monday night game where Tampa lost the receiver, Godwin. So he's done for the year.
His career might be over.
They fined the defender for a hip drop tackle when it was basically him coming from the side and just wrapping him up. And it wasn't the definition of the hip drop was if you're wrapped up and the guy's dragging you and you drop your weight back. He literally came from the side and his body just fell on him.
Yeah.
and they find him.
Well, the thing is,
It's crazy.
If you're here with the receiver's catching the ball and going upfield, how can you not?
The NFL is, the product is not great.
No.
And the officiating is
It's hard.
so bad.
It's awful.
It is so bad. I mean, think of the Vikings game where there was a face mask. Oh, no, that wasn't Monday night. That was Sunday Night Football. Monday night was the Vikings face mask.
Yeah, you can see the guy's whole head.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Look at the Rams face masks non-call. Now, this particular...
There's also the PI, though, on Chris Gonzalez on Sunday.
That was so bad.
He didn't touch him.
He didn't do anything. He touched his arm a little bit, but that's just... At a certain point, you got to let the players play. Yeah, click that one where it's like this right here. So he clearly has his face mask. Look at the ref. The ref is looking. Go back a little bit. Rewind it just to like a little bit. Look at the ref. The ref is right there.
Watching the whole play.
Now, there's two refs back there. Maybe he didn't see it because the player is right. See how the tackle is like right in front of his eyes? But there's another ref on the other side.
Yeah.
That is looking right at it. And they have a ref there just to watch. And you can see his head getting pulled that way. And then watch the reaction of the defender after. He puts his hands on his head. He knows that he did it. It's crazy. I mean, how do you lose a game like that? I mean, they obviously put themselves in a position where they had to. Look at that ref. This ref right here. It's even worse. What is he looking at?
He's looking right at the play.
He's looking right at the play. And then the second that the defender makes the play, he puts his hands on his head because he's thinking the flag's going to be there. Look at it. Oh,
shit.
He almost put his hand up. My bad. And then he's like, oh, no. That is.
Nah, the officiating's been nothing short of terrible.
It's bad. Where do they get the officials? Where do they come from?
I don't know. I thought you would know that.
I don't. Like, do they have a school? Are these guys like
a school? Like a factory?
Are these guys volunteers? What do they make? What's their salary? Do they have another job? Do they have to go to take an exam once a year? Do they have to actually watch games? Becoming an NFL official. How do you become an NFL referee? Does it give you got to have a degree? Oh, wow. Yeah, because that helps. Yeah, your bachelor's degree is really going to help you call good play or good game. So, college officiating and third-party training schools, state registration.
You have to official high school games.
But it says, go up, though. That doesn't. It says several referees began their careers at high schools.
Oh.
It is wise, right?
Yeah.
To have an advantage, but it doesn't say you have to. So
maybe begin at the high school level and move on to college or leagues.
Attending
37U.
special training sessions, while this isn't essentially required. Everything is.
It's like who you know.
Yeah, it's all who you know. It's got nothing to do with if you've actually done anything.
Yeah, it's who you know. That's terrible.
It's not. Hey,
what do you think about the World Series? Did you watch any of the World Series last night,
dude?
Did you see the play with Mookie Betts?
Is that great or what? That is insane. But I mean, now here's my question: if you're the Yankees, don't you kind of give that guy tickets to the next game?
It was an out.
I know, but I like the effort.
Oh, shut! You can't fucking do that. You can't like the effort.
What are the rules? What are the rules in place
you
there?
You can't grab the ball out of the fielder's glove.
You think
he
it's your
pried the
ball.
glove open. Okay, watch. Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah. Let me see what he did.
Watch the replay, the slow-mo replay of it. Watch what the guy does. Did you not see this part?
I'm surprised he didn't try and yank his chain. Hold on, look at him. He's like, what? He was on my side. That's my ball. That's my ball. That's my souvenir. Make it big, TJ. Let me see. Make this thing big. All right, let's go. Let's go slow. Okay, hey, that's
he's got the ball.
No, look how happy he is.
Look, he's got the ball.
Look how happy the guy is. He's like, that's my ball.
It's in his glove. Watch this.
He doesn't know that yet.
Okay, he doesn't know it yet. Watch this.
The guy's face.
Watch this. He's prying his glove open.
It's like,
and look at the other guy
he's
grabbing
like,
his wrist.
Dude, I guarantee that when that kid was doing Halloween, he was stealing all the candy from all the different. You know, you walk up to
Take
a
the whole
house
bowl.
and it says, "Please take one."
The bowl.
He's like in there, like, look how happy he is. Oh, it's out. That's a great effort, though.
Look at the other guy grabbing his wrist.
That's a great effort.
That's assault.
That's an
That's
unbelievable
assault.
effort. I mean, wouldn't you try to twist his wrist a little bit? Dude, look how happy they are. You know what though? Those are those.
Well, if
you know those two guys, if they're out with their buddies, they're ride or die guys. Like if there's a fight, they're just fighting because their buddies.
They
are
obviously
in a fight.
can't catch a ball because actually the guy in front there, if you wanted to do something,
Go back to the start. I want to see where the ball actually was. Like,
see the guy in the front there. If you actually knew anything about baseball or you actually were athletic, you would have caught the ball.
what's he doing?
You would have caught the ball. He's missing it.
Oh, he looks so. Look at his hand.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You can't catch a ball like this.
look how far away from
that
it.
guy's never played baseball.
The guy in the back had his hands where it's supposed to be, but the guy in the front is not even near the ball.
Dude, he should have chopped his hand down. That's what he should have. He should have.
The thing is, all you can do is catch
They're
it.
looking at the glove. They're not looking at Mookie.
Yeah, so like if you're a fan, you could stop the ball right before it gets in his glove.
Yeah.
You can stop it then.
If they put their hands up, it would have been.
Yeah, if he went to go catch the ball. Oh, I think he's trying, but he's very clearly not near it.
Oh my gosh! And they won the game though, which is awesome.
What's that guy on the right doing?
He can't see it. He's too old.
He's not even looking.
You have to think like, okay, when you're an old man, when you're old, say this is the ball and it's coming down. The ball is already down and he's like this because you can't follow it. You can't follow it. It's too fast. All right, keep going.
Yeah.
I love this stuff. Look at that. Oh, close your eyes.
Get his sunglasses on.
I wonder if he's.
It was
had,
9 o'clock at night.
Do you think he's had like 1 million beers?
He had to. Why does he have sunglasses on?
No, I'm saying the guy that rips the ball out. The
No.
hat.
Yeah.
The hat.
It's like
Dude,
panhandling.
Hold on. Just keep that. Hold that right there. I gotta take a picture of that. That right there is.
That's New York.
That's ride or
New
die.
York.
That's a ride or die fan right there. And then keep going with it, TJ.
That's
Oh
New
my
York.
gosh, look at that. Keep going. And he's like, oh my God, he's got it in his glove. He realizes his eyes open. He's like, let me get this ball. Give me this ball. Give me this ball. I want it. Give me the ball.
Yeah, no.
Look at the guy's face. He's so he's so focused. Oh, and then look at Mookie. Poor Mookie.
Yeah, no, Mookie's just
He's
trying to get
like,
his
get
Mookie's
off
trying
of
to get
me.
his hand back. Like
Dude, and the double chin does not help.
that's like a
That,
triple.
hey, Dan, is
It's a
that
triple
you if
decker.
you shave your beard?
That's you. We've already seen it. We've seen it.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, he gets it, though.
Look at that. Look at him just
Oh, he
grab
grabs
his
his
arm.
wrist.
Yeah, I told you.
Wow. Look
Look
at
at
this.
that.
They're putting the cuffs on him. They're putting the cuffs on him. And
That's
he's
assault.
Like, he's like a kid looking in his Halloween basket. He's so
Yeah,
happy.
give me this candy.
I want the Reese cup. Give me the Reese cup.
Kid, take your hand off the bag.
Oh, man.
I like the little flip too. He like
Fumble.
flips it. You know,
It's
he,
out.
Like
It's out. He gives it the old heave-ho. Bang, get it out. Oh, man. And then never to go to another Yankees game again. Look at him.
He's so
we
proud.
did it. Look at him. We did it. We did it. Safe. That's hilarious.
And the odds are too, the guy either has a Babe Ruth or a Jeter shirt on. That's what it is.
100%. How about the intro song?
You see the guy with the sliding mitt on right there? You know the sliding mitts they
Yeah.
have? That's a sliding mitt, right?
Why the hell would you have a sliding mitt on?
That's what it looks like.
Maybe it's a kid. Is it a kid? It's a kid.
No, it's not. It's the guy in the sunglasses. There's
Maybe-
another guy in sunglasses.
Are they cold? It could be cold. You can put a slide mitt on if you're cold.
Look, he's got a sliding mitt on. You see his other
Probably,
hand.
you know, the
Look
fans
at the
are-
bare hand right there.
Fans are so stupid, though. They're probably like, hey, could you sign my mitt? My sliding mitt.
That's what it is, though. He's got a sliding mitt on. I never even noticed that.
That is hilarious.
What would you do if you were Mookie Betts there? Would you take a swing?
I'm tagging this because it's hilarious.
Would you swing if you were Mookie Betts though? On the guy?
No, Because I'm worth, what, $375 million? I'm not touching anybody. I'm laughing. I'm like, hey, it's an out, buddy. You're an idiot.
That's kind of like
look at him. He's like, get off of me, you mongrels.
Remember the A-Rod thing in the 04 on the 04 ALCS? Bronson Arroyo fields the ball, goes to tag him, and A-Rod swats his glove running to first.
Look at the
That's what it reminds me
how
of.
about the Cubs? Remember the
Bartman, Steve Bartman.
Look up Steve Bartman.
I think it's Steve Bartman.
Dude, that guy couldn't even go.
Dude, he got like death threats every second.
Steve Bartman.
I think it's what it is. Cubs. Put Cubs. Yeah. This is it right there. Top.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's bad too. Oh my gosh. This is
actually no, it's not that one. Or maybe it is that one.
Look how old it is.
It's old.
Oh yeah, you see the heat. This is
this is it.
This is what could have been for the Cubs.
Is it right here?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, what are you doing? You idiot. Oh man. This guy had to move. He had to, and he's like, I love the Cubs.
Yeah, he had his headphones on because he was listening to the radio call.
They had
while the game's going on.
They had Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
Of this guy.
That's right. You were in Chicago then.
Yes, I was a kid. I remember this. It was a big deal.
Yeah, they lost right after that.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at everybody.
Moises Alou.
Oh my goodness. Look at him. Is he crying already? No, somebody spilled beer all over him.
Probably spit on him. They lost right after that.
You guys enjoying the show? There's a few ways that you can support the Dan and Ninko Show. First being subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Or you can become a super fan. Go to danandninko.com. First month is 50% off, so it's only $5 to subscribe. That gives you an exclusive chat with Ninko and I on Discord, access to exclusive content, 15% off our brand new merch store, which has some really cool stuff in it, our members only merch, and you get notified when we have special guests on the show. Yeah, kind of this. Jeez. I love the Cubs. Wow. Yeah, no, I just can't believe that the guy pried open a professional baseball player's glove. He's got to be banned, though, now by Major League Baseball. They got to ban him.
What's that?
They have to ban him now.
Dude, that sucks. You can't ban the guy.
You have to.
Ban him. You can't. I would give him season tickets. I would say, ban him. I love your effort, buddy. You're not going to be on this row anymore, but
you're back.
I know you love the Yankees, and I know you're a New Yorker because you're willing to do this. I'm gifting that guy season tickets, but he just can't be on the. I'd put him behind home plate or something.
No, you can't. They can't.
You can't be banned forever for that.
You assaulted a player.
Do we want to get into assault, non-assault, and assault?
He grabs his glove. The guy's holding his hand.
That's not assault. That's not assault. It's not assault.
Have you seen that happen before?
No, but
okay. I think you can't do that,
dude. That's
like saying, like, remember the Malice in the Palace?
That's a serious fan base right there.
Remember the Malice in the Palace, the Pacers and the Pistons?
Yeah, that was insane.
That was nuts.
That was crazy. Imagine just fist fighting like a professional athlete.
That Jermaine O'Neal punch when he comes running in and just nails the guy. That was the best.
I wanted to fight a bunch of Browns, bunch of Jets, and Buffalo.
Oh, really?
The Browns fans are brutal. Brutal.
What's the worst?
Colts.
Really?
Colts fans, yeah, because they're probably like all the chemicals from all the corn and stuff in the Midwest. They're all messed up. I remember the one year we were playing in the RCA Dome in Indianapolis. That was remember the 4th and 2 play?
Yep.
K. Falk.
Yep.
That was brutal. I was out with like a knee injury. I was in the game and I got hurt. And as I was walking back to the tunnel, the things that were said were insane. Just like the vulgar, insane things.
Yeah, but like in New
Like,
York,
I wish your
the little
family,
kids would say that.
Oh,
though.
I know. Like, I hope you die. I hope your family dies. It's like, yo.
Well, it's like in soccer in Europe. You can't put like two fans together.
How
They have
about
like sections
with the Jets.
the
They're
stadium?
playing the Jets it was like a Sunday night football game where we warmed up as a defense, and the D line was in the corner of the tunnel where we come in and out. It's our sideline, and there was a guy right in the corner, and he was talking shit like 50, you suck, Ninkovich, you're a piece of shit. We're gonna, all this crazy stuff. And I remember looking up and saying, all right, we'll see, motherfucker. And Sanchez threw an angle route to LT, and I jumped in front of it and I scored. And if you look at it, I have that ball up and I'm looking right at the guy. He's right in the corner. And it's literally right in the corner of the end zone where that guy was sitting. I was looking right at him. It was it's right there. Nope. Go type in interception. Might even have it in there anymore.
Too old.
It was in the low red.
Twitter didn't exist then.
They might not have. But anyway, it was a great play. There's a picture of me holding the ball up, and I'm looking right at him.
Should have given him the ball.
You suck.
Should have given him the ball.
Suck.
You kept the ball though, right?
I have the ball.
Yeah.
Got the ball.
Yeah. All right, so I think it's probably time to do picks.
Let's do picks, man.
You picked up 2.
I picked up 2.
So
we
I'm
got a
still
long
plus
season.
5.
We're about halfway. Ninko's gonna come back, man. I'm telling you.
Fucking Bears.
Can you make that a little bigger, TJ, so I can see it? Got these old eyes. There we go.
Spectacles.
Oh.
All right, so we're gonna have tomorrow night will be the Texans versus the Jets.
Texans.
Not
even a question.
Saints at the Panthers.
Man, this is a shitty game. I'm going to go Panthers.
I'm going to go Saints.
Okay.
Commanders at the Giants.
Commanders.
Dolphins at the Bills. Bills. Chargers at the Browns.
Browns. I'm going Browns. They're better.
With Jameis? With famous Jameis?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Chargers. Cowboys at the Falcons. Ooh.
Falcons.
Raiders at the Bengals.
Bengals.
Browns at the Ravens.
Broncos.
Sorry, Broncos. I don't want to say Browns.
Ravens.
No, Ravens. Bears at the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
I'll go Bears. Actually, fuck that. I'm not going Bears. Cardinals.
Go
Fuck
Bears.
them.
Come on.
Fuck
They
them.
gave you one.
No. Fuck them. Jaguars at the Eagles.
Eagles.
Rams at the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Rams.
Okay.
They get their receivers
Hey,
back.
hold on a second. Is what's his face hurt?
Who? DK Metcalf?
No. Yeah, and Metcalf and the
Metcalf's hurt.
I'm going Rams.
I think Geno Smith's not hurt.
I'm going Rams. I don't think Seattle's going to do it. They're kind of falling apart.
Lions at the Packers.
Is Love hurt?
He's back.
I'm going Lions.
He's back.
He got banged up last week.
Lions. Colts at the
Vikings.
Buccaneers at the Chiefs.
I got to go Chiefs because the Buccaneers lost. They don't have.
I'm going to go Buccaneers. I think they're going to pull it out.
I see they don't have Godwin. They don't have Evans.
Chiefs are bound for a loss, though. And then you're going to have, at 1 p.m. in Nashville, Tennessee, you're going to have the Patriots at the Titans.
Patriots, man. I think they can get 2 in a row.
I mean, I think if Drake May plays, I definitely think the Patriots.
I'm going Patriots now. You go Titans, please. Give me one. Go Titans. Come on, Dan.
I just don't know who's playing. If it's Drake May, I go Patriots. I'm going to think Drake May's playing, then I'll go Patriots.
So if Drake May doesn't play, you're going Titans?
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you that leeway. I'm going to go Patriots the whole way.
The whole way? Wow.
Yep.
That'll be That'll be an interesting game here. The thing too is if they get going with Drake Maye here, you know, they can rattle off a bunch of wins in a row here. Have you seen who they play?
No, what's the rest of the schedule?
It's a run of. So they get the Titans, then the Bears, then the Rams, then the Dolphins, then the Colts, Cardinals, and then Bills, Chargers, Bills.
Yeah. Some of these teams look like they're falling apart.
So 7-game span. You could go. Actually,
they could win 5. But here's my thing:
9-game span.
Do you want? I want them to beat the teams that they should beat, and the teams that are better. For pick wise, I think you're going to try and win every game, but we know that there's going to be better football teams. I think Buffalo, that's not going to happen.
I think they can beat Buffalo by that time. It's the end of the season. They play them in the week 16 and 18.
I think their toughness has they've responded to the soft football team response. I think Mayo maybe knows what he's saying to try to motivate the guys.
The thing I'm most worried about is the offensive play calling.
They were able to win the game. I honestly didn't think they had a chance, but they that last throw that Jacoby made was actually a nice catch.
The one on the goal line?
No, the one before that.
It was a bad throw.
I know,
That
but
was
still
low.
they made it. Like they made it down there. And did you see the response to the DB afterwards? Like, I need to learn the coverages better. Maybe. No, he said, maybe I need to know my coverages and maybe I need to be better. It's like, maybe. Yeah, you do. Maybe you should know all your coverages and your leverage and where you need to be.
I think the big thing for Patriots fans they need to realize is when you're looking in the division, you're better right now, right? You have $150 million to spend. If you do spend it and you draft well, you're already better than the Jets and the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so if you're better than the Jets and Dolphins already, you have all that money to spend, you get the right draft picks, you bring the right coaching in. I mean, you're in a good spot because the Bills will start faltering a little bit here. They kind of are. They're not as good as they used to be.
I think the trade that they did.
Yeah, Amari Cooper
Yeah,
one.
I think that was a good trade.
But they're going to start hitting some cap issues.
They will.
Yeah. I mean,
I
they're
think
still playing Von
if
Miller.
Drake Maye can be what we expect him to be under a rookie contract, we have an opportunity in the next 2 years to really take off.
Yeah, you got to spend the money.
Got to spend the money, and you got to draft well. They need to bring in we said it before, go get the Steelers draft people for receivers. Go get those freaking receivers because they always hit home runs on receivers.
And I just figure out whatever the hell they're doing.
Go
just
get
follow
that
them.
receiver.
Send somebody and steal the playbook from them for the draft.
Go do it. Go have somebody follow the Steelers. Like, who are they looking at?
Yeah,
Who
that's
are
what you
they
have to
looking
do.
at? You know?
That's what I would do, and just sit your scout right next to their scout, right, and just listen.
Yeah.
What do they say?
Do this?
They've done that before.
Oh, you can't do that. Who are they scouting? Is that who's the receiver? Is that? What are they writing down? Zoom in on that.
Got Bill's VHS tapes. Actually, it was Bill and what's his name, Ernie's VHS tapes.
Kids don't even know what that is. I was driving my car the other day, and Everett was like, "What are those circle things?" I'm like, "CDs." He goes, "You can play movies?" I said, "No, it's not a DVD. It's music. You play."
What's
music.
a DVD?
He's like, "Music out of that?" I said, "Yes." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Watch." And I put it in. He goes, "Oh."
Should show him a laser disc. Remember those?
Or cassette.
Remember laser discs?
Yeah, laser
big
disc.
ones.
Yep. Well, that's it. I think that's a wrap for 141.
Yeah. Check us out next week. Check us out. We'll be here next week. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, whole 9 yards. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys. Take care.